Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just a bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on? Just the Best Slips Family Festival Parlay with Poolside Pat coming to you today on Sunday. PD King is currently on the golf course even through 12 holes, so he cannot be here. He was hoping that he would start earlier today where he could jump on late, but I don't think that's going to happen since he's still got some holes to go, but that's okay. C-Money's been kind of out of commission, and Six Picks Jen's been working because she was given like 5 people's jobs to do over the last couple months. So, but you got us too. We've got plenty of picks for you today. But I'll go ahead and just jump into the disclaimer. Keep us from getting sued, which is number one, we're not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And lastly, gambling can be addictive. So please seek help. If you need it, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, number one, we're not professional gamblers. We don't get paid for this. However, we do try to provide you with the best bets possible with all the stats to back it up, because we're betting all these bets with our own money. So we're trying to win just as much as we're trying to give winners to you all. Number two, please gamble responsibly. Make sure you're setting a limit each month. Stay within your limit. You'll be fine. But if you do find yourself needing help, call 1-800-GAMBLER. They'll get you the help you need. We are not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sports book. But as always, our number one sponsor has been here since day one is Nevin Eyewear. They are polarized, and they are pretty much risk-free, because if you lose them, damage them, if anything happens to them at all, really, you fill out the online claim form, they will replace them for free. If you click our link in our link tree, you will get 30% off of one pair, or a buy one, get two free. I've always said if you're going to get the prescription pair, go ahead and use that 30% off, because you'll save the most money. If you're getting regular pairs, do the buy one, get two free. You'll get 3 pair for under $90. They are doing a free gift right now. And no matter which deal you go with, it'll be over $50, so you'll get free shipping regardless. And let's see, these are my MLB long points right here. We all have multiple pairs. What's that, Pat?
Yeah, I mean, you have the MLBs. I mean,
yeah,
All-Star break.
Yeah, I figured these are the ones I keep rocking for now while baseball season's going.
Yeah.
I do have some more. I do have to order some. I'm going to order some in August for my birthday, so I'm going to order another 3 next month. So I will have 3 more coming. I do have my Roscoe Jenkins somewhere. These are my Roscoe Jenkins. I gave my 3rd pair away, actually, to a friend.
Nice.
So I did have 3 pair, but I gave the 3rd pair away to a friend. But I'm going to get 3 more. I'm definitely getting those Bret Harts on the bottom right. That's for sure. And then I might get a pair of Doc Robbins because I didn't get any the first time. So there's lots of great different designs. They have many different shade colors. There's so many things to choose from. So check out Nevin, Never Out or Even. It is Nevin. We are not affiliated with this or with a sponsor or sponsored by a sports book. Sorry, I can't speak today. However, we are affiliated with Playvo, which is like a sports book. It is a challenge system that you can buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, depending on what bankroll you want to go for. If you use the code JTBS, you'll get 10% off any and all packages, no matter how much they cost or how many you buy. And it will also let them know we sent you. Essentially, the way it works is if you buy that $30 package, 27 with the 10% off, you will get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. Your goal is to get their first challenge. You have to get to 10% profit before 10% losses. If you complete challenge 1, you have to get to 15% profit before getting the 10% losses. If you complete both those challenges, you can cash out up to 70% of profit up to that point and going forward. They also have a blitz system, which is just a one challenge system, which is to get to 25% profit before 10% losses, and then you move on to the funded stage. Either way, it is an easy, not an easy way, but it's a good way to try to turn a small amount of money into a large bankroll. You can try to turn that 30 into $1,000 bankroll. It's not easy because you're trying to turn 30 into 1,000, which so it shouldn't be easy, but it is a good way if you make smart bets every day. You make like best bet type bets every single day. It's a good way to try to run that up, and it's a fun challenge system to go for. I've done it once. I made it halfway through second challenge before I had a couple bad days, but it's a fun way to do it. If you're looking for best bet today, Noah Schultz, I don't know if a lot of people may not know him because he pitches for the White Sox, but Noah Schultz over 2.5 earned runs, plus 115. Noah Schultz has given up 3 earned runs in 6 straight games. His ERA is at 6 now, and he's going against the A's, who have a tendency sometimes when they get hot can put a lot of runs up quick. I'm just going with the fact that he's done it every start for the last 6 starts. Like that, you can't get much more stats than that when it comes to giving up runs. To be honest with you, I think he had early in the season, he had a couple of 1-run games, but other than that, it's either 2 or more. So I feel like the 3 earned runs is kind of a give me in this game. You're going to also see for that reason I like the other team in a different bet, but we're going to go Noah Schultz over 2.5 earned runs at plus 105.
Well, 6 in a row is
yeah, I mean he's just been getting shelled lately. So
yeah. Were they playing?
Oh, they're playing Athletics.
Okay.
So maybe bet Langoliers for a home run today.
You're up units, so there you go.
Yeah, we went like 4 or 5 in a row. We lost yesterday because Aja Wilson, they were up like 20 in the third quarter, so she didn't even play the fourth quarter. She had 17 at halftime, didn't get to 25 because she didn't play most of the second half. But there is that. But we're moving on to the marquee matchup, which we have a special marquee matchup today. I actually really like this one, so I'll let you talk about it.
Yeah, and units is wrong, but I'll get that fixed. You know what? All-Star break is time not only for the players, but we will we'll make sure we're not going to take a break because we'll be betting on the home run derby for sure. Oh yeah.
All right, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I there's not much to say, honestly. So I actually did make a video and I sent it when I was on the course, but I don't have to go back. So in it, I was actually going to hopefully employ you to offer some stats, but for this one, I didn't think that there's really that needed to be said. And I know that that's lazy, but at the same time, it's Skubal, it's Wheeler going into the All-Star break. Set it and forget it. It's just seven Ks each instead of the regular 6 Ks. Did the 7. I think both guys are capable of 8+ for sure. And I think at 118, that's a great number.
Yeah, getting him a plus money is good. And you won't have to worry about it because they're both on my strikeout parlay, so you're going to hear stats on them anyway.
And you know what? That's another thing I was actually hoping for. So there you go.
So when we get there, I will have stats for you. Oh, I see now. I missed what I don't know why it's not showing me all the chats over here, but I missed what he had said before. He said couldn't wait for today as a big bet for us, and the big bet includes a hit run RBI, a stolen base, a home run, and a pitch with 6 Ks. So we can't wait for you to give us that bet either. Moving on to the only long balls. I know PD King is running. It's still running. He's Martingale, Bryce Harper. He didn't go deep yesterday, so he's keep running him up. Today I'm going with Manny Machado at plus 400. He is 7 for 23 with 2 home runs lifetime versus Kevin Gausman. The wind's blowing out 10 miles an hour, and Gausman gave up 9 home runs last month. So all of this kind of seems like something that's coming together that could be a good day for Manny Machado. And at plus 400, it was definitely worth taking the chance on him, especially the way Gausman's pitching. There's a reason Gausman's on the dead to me list. It's because he's been giving up home runs left and right in the last month or so. So I'm just going to take Manny Machado and see if we can run it up. I can't remember who it was yesterday that hit the long ball. It was somebody I wasn't expecting, though. I don't remember. I know the day before was Jordan Alvarez, and I was pissed because 2 days before that I had taken Jordan Alvarez for the long ball. But neither here nor there. We'll let you get to yours once we get to your tabletop, your ding on that. Jen, I think, was too, but she's actually working right now, so I don't think she had a chance to make hers. But we will move on to the 750 club. I told you you're going to see the Athletics again. But I'm gonna start Brewers money line. These are all underdogs, by the way. All three of these teams are the underdog in their games. I'm not. After I read what I read to you, I'm not sure why they're the underdog, but it is what it is. So the Brewers. Well, I know why the Brewers are underdogs. They're going against Paul Skeens, but Paul Skeens has not been Paul Skeens in the last 6 weeks at all. Not even close to the normal Paul Skeens we know. The Pirates have lost 9 of the last 10 starts that Paul Skeens has started. That is absurd. First. And Paul Skeens has been struggling a little bit, but not all of those have been on him. That team just does not give this man run support. Skeens has not been himself. The Brewers are 6-4 in their last 10 games. So the Brewers are a team, I think, than the Pirates. I know Skeens is on the mound, but it hasn't really mattered lately. It's just been kind of hit or miss for the Pirates, and when Skeens has been on the mound, for some reason, it's been a miss. Athletics, they're facing, who I said, Noah Schultz, who does have a 6.0 ERA. The White Sox have lost 4 straight games with Schultz on the mound. And JT Jen has been very, very solid for the Athletics. I think this is a clear pitching mismatch. I think the Athletics have a clear pitching advantage in this one. I think Schultz probably gives up 4 or 5 runs, and if that happens, Athletics should cruise to this. And then lastly, we're going Astros money line. The Rangers have Mackenzie Gore on the mound. And Mackenzie Gore has been struggling. Speaking of struggling, Mackenzie Gore ERA this month so far is 10.80 in 2 starts. The Rangers have lost 4 of his last 5 starts, and there's so much power in that Astros lineup. If Mackenzie Gore is not going to have his stuff the way he has not had it over the last month, there could be a very, very many long balls in that game. And you might want to take Jordan Alvarez again today because Mackenzie Gore has been getting absolutely rocked lately, and I don't know what's broken in that man, but he was looking like a Cy Young at one point last year, and this year he's looking rough, especially lately. So all 3 of these guys are going. All the 3 of these teams are going against pitchers that have been struggling, and all 3 of these teams are going against pitchers who are losing more than they're winning over their last 6 or 7 starts. So they're all plus 100. I think they're all right around plus 100, 105. They're all underdogs. I got this at plus 803. So I really like this one, mainly just because of the pitching matchups. But as long as the pitchers do what they've been doing the last 6, 7 starts, we should hit this one.
What do you think about because you mentioned Alvarez, and obviously we have a bunch of all-stars in their own right, playing today, pitching today, whatever. Do you think the guys slow down, or do they right going into the All-Star break, or are they because I was worried that maybe some certain people might get taken out of games or something like that.
Well, I know that Freddie Freeman got pulled last night, but that was mainly because they were getting hammered. I think it was 9-2 when he got pulled, which was frustrating for me because off the sheet I did a 3-leg 2+ total base parlay, and I had hit the first 2 legs, and he had gotten a base hit, so he was 1 hit away, and then they pulled him in the 8th inning. But that was more because they were losing by 7 runs, not really because of All-Star game. I don't really think a lot of at least the teams that are contenders that are fighting for spots are pulling anybody right now. The Astros are in a pretty heated battle. They can't really afford to just give games away.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't really think about that. That's a good point.
Not to mention Jordan Alvarez is at 30 home runs, so he's kind of chasing the home run title too. So he's not going to want to take too many days off as long as he's healthy. So I think that in some cases it could, pitchers, I think it could make it could be a thing. But usually you know about that ahead of time. But when it comes to the guys in the field, unless it's a blowout, I just don't think they're going to get pulled. Now, in blowouts, they could get pulled early. But outside of that, I don't think so.
That's fair. I'd forgotten that, they're obviously still playing.
We're already in the tabletops. Look at that. We're flying through it.
So obviously still playing, so it's hard, it's hard to, turn it off.
Right.
They can get, days off, but if they're in the lineup, they're trying to perform.
Yeah, I think if they're starting, which I think most of all the big guys in these games have already,
Yeah.
outside of Nick Kurtz. I don't know if Nick Kurtz is playing, but he's been sick, which is why he's been out. I think he's a game time decision, dealing with some kind of bug he's had for the last like 3 or 4 starts. But outside of him, I think everybody's supposed to be playing in these games. So we will see how it goes. But I was surprised to get this over 750 for just the 3 legs. So I was happy. I didn't have to go beyond 3 legs to get it there. So we'll see if these $300 can come through for us today and give us the 750 club at 803. Next is the tabletops. I do have you up first.
All right, sweet. So yeah, the special marquees there. My regular marquee, which is the 6Ks. There was honestly, I probably could have gone a couple different ways here, and I don't feel like I hate like saying this, and I'm not trying to like poo-poo my own picks here, but it's not going to be easy. Both guys definitely have the stuff to get 6Ks. It's just going to come down to I actually kind of like what you were saying, where if we're going to see any type of any kind of slowing down, it would be from the pitchers going into the All-Star break. So I was, which is funny because I'm very confident in 7Ks out of Skubal and Wheeler, whereas we're going to have to sweat Bradley and Soriano. My cards, it's the 2 All-Stars, Walker and Herrera. By the way, going for the sweep against your Braves. I was in the building yesterday, so that was fun. It's hard to sweep good teams, so we'll see what happens, which is why I don't do the card 20 line. But give me Walker and Herrera to go into the All-Star break hot. Both of them swing the bat well. And Dustin May, 4Ks is pretty. If he can go 4 innings, he's getting 4Ks at this rate. At his rate so far this season. The Dinger Almanac has Samuel Basallo of the Orioles, I believe. Yes.
Yeah,
at 19.1%, he's homered in 2 of his last 7. And then the second one, I believe, is All-Star. I don't know if Basallo is an All-Star, but I know James Wood is an All-Star. And he's hit home runs in 2 straight games, 5 of his last 7. Dang.
Yeah, he's been on absolute fire.
Imagine if he was like a Brave or I don't know what other teams. Well, any team would want him. But those are my long balls there. Or my long ball is Basallo. If I had to put one, if we want to do like another parlay like yesterday, I think I would go with Basallo. And then I did them together. And then for K's, I thought this was kind of, going into the All-Star break, these are just similar. It didn't work yesterday, but this is similar to yesterday, what I did. But this is the All-Star version of it. So Skubal and Wheeler 8, so one more than I think their over-unders are 7.5. So I think I'm at the over line for all of these pitchers, and I'm just taking the over. So Skubal and Wheeler 8+, as you can see. Skeen 7+. What you said, he's got to be he's an All-Star, right? He's got to be, right?
I would assume so. Because people make it off of name alone lately.
Yeah, well, because I was going to say that I don't know if any of these guys, or I don't know who exactly. I'm pretty sure Skubal, Wheeler turned down the All-Star game. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because they offered him as a replacement and he turned it down.
Yeah. Skeens is in.
Skeens is in?
Yeah, he is in.
Okay, and I knew he was last. He already has been. Skubal, obviously, and Galvin has been. So I just took the overs individually, and then I put them together. It was a fun little bit. I actually really like having the individual Ks. Even, I'm experimenting with it. We'll see what happens.
I think it's smart doing the individuals because, if Wheeler and Skubal get there, even if you miss one of the others, then you still don't lose money overall.
Yeah.
So, it's smart to do the individuals if you're going to make this bet because Skeens and Gausman scare me, but they also have all 4 of these have the ability to get to these lines.
I also think if you can find one below and it's still
it probably still would be like 5 or 600.
Well, maybe you would know this really. So say if I could find, which I can't, but if you could find Skubal 7Ks for minus 190, and then Wheeler was 195, you would like you would put those together. Like,
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. I'm experimenting with this just because I like strike. I found out recently. I just like strikeouts. I was a pitcher. I just think when you're watching a game, and like the pitching has always been more fascinating. I think it's a fascinating part of baseball.
Yes, I mean you can get Wheeler at minus 185, but
Oh, really?
But Scuball's minus 260.
Yeah. See that 185. You find another guy like right around there.
You're probably gonna get. Yeah, Schemes at 7 is minus 140. On Fanatics, you got it at minus 128 on DraftKings. Yeah, no, he's 275 for a 1 under. So yeah, I was trying to think of somebody. Oh, I know who you could probably get. It's another guy that's gonna be on my on my list, but Ian Seymour at 6 is minus 140. He is the one that struck out the Yankees 12 times last time.
How many times?
12. He was the one that I put on the best bet for 6 strikeouts against the Yankees, and he threw 12 strikeouts against the Yankees.
Really?
Yeah, he was a reliever, the turn starter, and his last 3 starts, he's gone 7, 9, and 12. And you can get him at minus 140 at 6. But you're going to find out more about him right now. Here's my strikeout parlay. I'm starting off with Ian Seymour. Just spoke him into existence. 4 6+ strikeouts. Hold on, let me get my papers now. Okay, he has got 6+ strikeouts in 3 straight games. He only became a starter four games ago. He was a reliever before that. He had 4 strikeouts his first game. He was a starter, but they only let him go like 3 or 4. I think it was 3 innings. Since then, he has been going deep in games, and he's been getting 7+ strikeouts. And like I said, he just struck the Yankees out 12 times the last time he faced them. And the Mariners strike out 8.67 times per game. They were somewhere around 21st in strikeouts per game. Then we got Zach Wheeler, 7+ strikeouts. He's got 7+ strikeouts in 4 of his last 5, but he's got 24 strikeouts in his last 2 starts, going 14 and 10 in the back-to-back starts. He's also hit this in 8 of his last 10. Like the guy's he just hits 7+ pretty much every week. And then lastly, Skubal. I take that back. The 8 of the last 10 was Skubal. So Skubal, 7+ strikeouts. He's hit 7+ in 4 straight. He's hit it in 8 of his last 10. So he's been kind of, ever since coming back from injury, has just been the Skubal that we remembered. I think the 2 of those misses were literally his first 2 starts back. Ever since then, he's been 7+ without a problem. Got this at plus 246. I really like it. I think all 3 of these guys cruise to these numbers. Obviously things happen, and lately pitchers have not been pitching the way we expect them to necessarily. Yeah. So nothing's guaranteed, but I do really like this one. The hit parlay is the only thing that saved me yesterday because that did hit yesterday. So I got another one I like today. I'm going Dansby Swanson, 1+ hit. He's hitting 5 of his last 6. He is 6 for 17 lifetime versus Abbott. And then we got Luis Arraez, 1+ hit. He's hitting 5 of his last 6, and he's 5 for 10 versus Lorenzen lifetime. And Lorenzen sometimes has games where he has the ability to just kind of get rocked. And I think that this San Francisco team is a team that could do that. And then Gabriel Moreno, 1+ hit. He's on a 6-game hitting streak with 11 hits over those 6 games. Got this at plus 192. And then for the first time in a while, we're running a third parlay. I've been sticking to my parlay system, but we're running up a WNBA PD parlay.
Huge for the program.
I've got Wings money line. The Wings are 15-8 going against a 7-15 Sky team. These are 2 teams going in completely opposite directions. And the last time the Wings faced the Sky, they beat them 99-89. You could take the points if you want to. I just took money line to be safe. You'll get a lot better odds, obviously, if you take the money line, because I think the money line was like minus 8.5. I didn't want to play with the money line. I just wanted to take the win. Then we've got Paige Bucher's 18+ points. She's averaging 20.6, and she's hit 18+ in 7 of the last 8. Then we're going Aces money line versus the Fever. Part of it is because Clark is playing, but she's not 100%. Like, she probably still should be sitting. in the last few games that she's played not healthy, she's not been as good, and I think it's affected the team a little bit because they still run it through her, but she's not able to do all the things she normally does. And I think they would probably better off until she's fully healthy, letting Kelsey Mitchell run because she's been scoring like crazy. And the Aces are still one of the best teams in WNBA. It's just they just are. I mean, the last time they played, the Fever won, but that's because Aja Wilson didn't play. So Aja Wilson's playing, Caitlin Clark is playing, but if you look at her total, her point total is like 16, and normally it's at like 24. You can tell that they don't think she's gonna play the entirety of this game. That she's probably gonna have limited minutes still. Because of that, I'm taking Aces in my line, and then I didn't want to go Aja Wilson because I didn't think about the part of where she gets if there's blowouts and they'll pull her. So I'm gonna go with somebody who probably will stay in the game regardless, which is Jackie Young at 14 plus points. She's hit 14 plus in 9 of her last 10. So this was kind of a layup, which is why the odds are down to plus 195. But I wanted to give us some scoring. If the money lines hit, I didn't want the points to catch us, which is why I dropped Bucher way down because like her over under is like at 23 or 24. I took her at 18. Jackie Young's is at like 17, 18. I took her at 14. But we got plus 195. It looks like we got somebody coming from the golf course real quick.
Oh, look at that.
And then we got Nick Schultz over 2.5 earned runs at plus 115. What's going on?
Currently 1 under through 13.
Oh, I know. I looked before. I told everybody when you were on 12 that you were even.
Yeah, birdie 12.
It's par 5. That makes sense.
Yeah, I hit driver, then 7-iron, then wedge to about 10 feet, and I had to lean it in the low side, but it fell, so I'll take it.
The guy's just out here playing golf and coming.
Just out here chilling, baby.
He's taking a page out of Pat's golf cart videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a GoPro, baby. That's all that matters.
Well, that's all for our tabletops. Did you have anything?
I'm taking Wheeler. He's going to have another prove it game today. Give me Wheeler I'm actually laddering him 7 to 10. But the PD is 7 in Philly's money line.
Nice.
He actually, like, they offered him to pitch or something like that, and he was like, no, y'all snubbed me already, and he turned it down.
Yeah.
Which is an absolute baller move.
That's yeah. I
don't blame him at all. Plus, at this point, he's just like, I don't want to miss my next start, so screw it.
It's also like a free vacation.
Correct.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, the Phillies are still in a heated battle to try to claim first place in that division, and he got snubbed, so he's like, you know what? I don't have to miss a start if I don't pitch.
Right.
So screw it.
Well, it's that, and I mean, for the vacation part, he lives in and around Philly, so like the All-Star game's in Philly, so that's the reason why he was like, it won't matter to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think, to tell you the truth, I think they're gonna let him in for like the home run derby if he wants to go. So
yeah, that'd be fun.
Shut up.
But last call, I threw up a wild, forget that dime, home run parlay. These are not names that many people are going to throw up there, to be completely honest with you. But all of them have very good history against the pitchers they're facing. Trent Grisham, 1+ home run. Dansby Swanson, 1+ home run. And Zach Neto, 1+ home run at plus 10,196. So that is my last call. I will tell you, we kind of talked about this. I like Yordan Alvarez today. I like Langoliers today too. So if you want to throw them in something, go ahead.
Mine's going to be Jordan Walker. My last call.
Oh, hold on. We got NXT and Wee's bet coming through now. Alvarez home run, PCA hit, Jordan Walker RBI, and Skeen 6Ks.
The only thing that scares me is the Skeen 6Ks because he's against the Brewers.
Cracks.
But I think he can get to 6. He needs to play. He needs to start going first time through the rotation or first time through the order, just smashing.
You know what's funny?
Fastballs. But that's it. I gotta go, fellas. Later.
All right.
That's all. I'll see you, man. That's also when the Astros used to be in the NL Central. That's an all NL Central bet.
Let me go.
It's kind of fun. What do you get that at? I guess I should probably bet that too.
Yeah, I'm putting together now. Houston, Jordan. Then we got PCA for a hit. Ooh, I almost took him for a home run. That would have made it a very different parlay. And then it was Jordan Walker for an RBI. By the way, if y'all sweep the Braves, you'll be the first team all season to sweep them.
Really? I meant to ask you that actually.
They've not been swept once this year.
I just got this at 1702.
Jordan Walker, an RBI. I got it at 1487 on Fanatics, so you get it better on DraftKings. I got it on 1785 with the boost though.
There you go.
So actually, no, it just went to 1906 with the boost. All right.
Why not? That'd be cool. Like, yeah. I mean, it was a good game. It was one in the first inning.
Yep.
The home run.
Yeah, the 3-run homer.
That was it.
Yeah, they've been the Braves. They need to go get a pitcher, because they lost one of their big pitchers, and they need to get a left fielder. That's the
was Lars Nootbaar the long ball yesterday?
I don't actually remember who it was. I saw it, and then hold on. Let me go. I can find out. MLB jackpot. It was Kobe Mayo. Kobe Mayo went 440. Nootbaar was second. He missed it by 5 feet. Had he hit it, had Nootbaar been the long ball, whoever bet him would have got $5,556 because only 9 people bet him for the long ball. I mean, to be fair, the people who bet Kobe Mayo got $1,137 because only 44 people bet him.
That's wild.
Meanwhile, Yordan Alvarez had 261 people bet him for $192. In fairness, he had just hit it the day before, so he had more people betting him than normal.
Imagine yours hits right there.
Yeah, that'd be wild. I mean, look, 800 was the closest, the biggest one. I almost came close. I mean, I hit 2, and one was for like $400. It was a decent amount, but the 880 that I missed out on with Brandon Marsh when freaking Schwarber went 460 after Schwarber. I mean, after Marsh went 456. That one hurt me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because that was close to the end of the night too. So there was nobody else that was gonna beat it. That one hurt my feelings a little bit. Still, that was like 3 months ago, and I'm still crying about it.
Yeah, you're sweating the late games.
Yeah. So
who's playing at night? Yeah.
Jen has her hole-in-one still for any time and for round 4.
Nice.
They haven't even finished round 3 because they got suspended for fog yesterday twice. And they end up just stopping play altogether around 3:00 yesterday because of the fog. So they got to finish round 3 and then start round 4 today. So you still got time to bet this.
Nice.
So yeah, and you know that tournament's going crazy. Like Rory was tied for first to start round 3. He's now 27th. You've got Scheffler who didn't even make the cut. Like that I don't know what's going on out there in Scotland. It's crazy. But PD King did say that course is not really good for the people who like to hit high shots, and he did say that Scheffler was one of those guys. Maybe we should. I don't know if you can bet a guy not to make the cut, but maybe we missed an opportunity there because you probably would have got that.
Oh man,
billion.
A lot of money. If they even offered it, they had to have offered it, I would imagine.
But PD King did tell us that he is not a good course for people who. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Scotland's the weather is crazy, the wind there is crazy, so it makes sense. But it's just like you think these guys are so good, they just can hit cuts under the wind, even if they're used to hitting high shots. But
yeah.
Maybe he thought he was so good he could just play his own game. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But I think it was the first time in 72 starts or something since he's missed the cut. It was something wild. I don't know.
That's something crazy. And
mine is 900 to make the cut, which is even wilder. And those people that actually bet it. But that is it for us today. I hit parlay, but that was only one of the 3 I hit yesterday. So I'm 16-20. I think my units went down 0.4. Because it was 11, I think it was 11, no, 0.5, it was 1185 yesterday, and now it's at 1180. So I basically stayed the same. PD King did not have bets yesterday, so he's 7.22. Chicks Place Gens will be finalized today after the tournament, so hers will change.
Mine's I'm 13.28, and I'm I'm hanging on. I'm still in the green though. I'm actually, and instead of 6.7, I'm 0.47. So we're hanging on.
Just hanging around.
Yeah.
But everybody's still on the left side except C Money, who has only bet once this year, so or this month. I mean, so again, we are through June we were up 700.96 units. It's more like 725, 726 through this month so far. Yeah, I mean it's a bigger number than you would expect. I mean, even 1,064, 15 and 12, considering how many bets we make, is pretty good to me if you ask me. But it is what it is. Like, this goes to show you that even though we don't claim to be professionals, we don't get paid to do this. We definitely try to give you the best bets possible. We try to do the most research possible. So we appreciate everybody who's watching today. Appreciate everybody who follows us.
Yeah, we're at 725 right now.
Yeah. If you're not following us, make sure you're following us on X. We are getting closer and closer to 500. Once we get to 500, we're giving away a $50 gift card to a sportsbook you're choosing. We also have some other things that may come our way once we get to 500. So please make sure you're following us if you're not already. Any other last calls outside of what we've already talked about?
No. I mean, I kind of wish I had like a big, fun parlay again. What was the home runs? Why don't we do that? Why don't we just do that? I don't know if NXT is even still here, but.
So you said you would take Basalo if you picked one?
What's that?
Did you say of your two, did you say Basalo if you picked one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Manny Machado. Just San Diego. Basalo. And then Bryce Harper. That is plus 13,550.
Wait, what was it again? Manny Machado, Bryce Harper,
and Sam Basalo.
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
Manny Machado, Bryce Harper, Samuel Basalo.
All right.
You know what's funny is I'm now looking down, and you know like Fanatics and DraftKings both have like suggestions for bets.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the bottom, and it is giving me Manny Machado home run to San Diego money line. So apparently they like Manny Machado too.
There you go.
But that'll do it for us. Tomorrow I do have to bowl. I definitely will have picks. If we run a show, then I'll probably have a video.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just post everything on X. So make sure you're following us with those picks.
The home run derby is tomorrow, right?
What's that?
The home run derby is tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, I'll have home run derby bets.
Yeah.
I think I'll give you a spoiler. I think Schwarber's going to win it by a lot. They're in Philly. It's probably going to be Harper Schwarber, and I think I know Harper won last time they did that, but I think Schwarber's going to get it to this time. I mean, Schwarber's on another level right now.
It's true.
Like,
it's true.
That man literally could swing one-handed, and that thing hit him over.
Sometimes, yeah.
We might see some like close to 500-foot shots. That game. I mean, in that home.
Did you see that somebody made? I forget who said it, but made the suggestion that at some point in the that they work in aluminum bats to the home run derby.
I would love that. I mean,
awesome.
They may have to clear the fans out because they might die, but
it would be awesome. Well, yeah, that's true, but it'd be awesome.
It would be awesome. They'd be like, all right, all the fans that are in the outfield just need to leave.
Yeah,
they'd
hit it out of the stadium.
Or make sure you give one of them a glove, because
they would hit it out of the stadium.
They would. The problem is if they hit a line drive, it might kill a guy.
Now, Schwarber could hit it to, I don't know where the fields are, where they are, but he could hit it to Lincoln Financial.
There's a guy that I follow on TikTok that tests aluminum bats, and he can hit like nukes with aluminum bats. Like he can get to 500 feet with aluminum bats. He's not a professional player.
What does he test?
He tests all the new aluminum bats that come out, like all the expensive ones. So he literally goes out, but he also then goes to, like, he's been going to major league ballparks, like they've been letting him in, and he's trying to like break the long home run record, but using aluminum bats in each stadium. And I can't remember which bat he used, but I think it was the Soldier Tank 3 or something was what it was called. He hit one like 508, and that's just a guy. That's a guy who played in college and that never made it to the pros.
Yeah, imagine Kyle Schwarber.
Well, imagine Kyle Schwarber with aluminum bat, especially
he did like 600.
The problem with the aluminum bats is they're not really meant for those baseballs, so they crack a lot, especially when you're hitting them that hard. So that's another downside to that. Unless they put some kind of restriction where they had to be like a certain type of aluminum bat, like the harder shelled versions that don't quite go as far, that are not as juiced as some of these others are. But
yeah, still juicier than a wood bat.
You have a $400 bat on deck, so
yeah.
But it's not a terrible idea. I mean, I think it was Harper's idea, and then he wanted it when they got to the gold ball. So I mean, you're really talking about like, you know, maybe 10 swings, because at some point
awesome.
You're not going to get elevation on it. But yeah, that'd be exciting. That's for sure.
600 feet.
Who else is in the home run derby? I can't remember. I know that Baby
Jordan Walker.
Okay, Jordan Walker's in it.
Caglione. Yeah, why don't you look that up real quick, and then we'll get out of here.
I can't.
I can look it up too. I can look it up. Hold on. It was supposed to be Mizrahi versus Skeens today too.
Harper, Schwarber, Caglione, Junior Caminero, Wilson Contreras, Murakami, Ben Rice, and Jordan Walker. I wish Matt Olson was in it, but that's okay.
Still, that's a pretty good field.
It's a good field. It's a lot of guys. I would rather swap Wilson Contreras out for Matt Olson, but that's fine.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But it'll be a fun home run derby. I am picking Kyle Schwarber, but you know, Caminero, Jordan Walker, those guys also have a lot of power. So you know, we'll see. And Ben Rice has been on fire lately. So
Ben Rice has been on fire. Yeah.
So you know. It could be exciting, or it could just be a wash, and Schwarber could walk away, or Schwarber and Harper could just end up in the finals, which I think is going to happen anyway. Like, there's something to be said about the guys playing in their own stadium. I think they get a little extra juice sometimes. So we'll see, but it'll be fun. I'll definitely, if nothing else, I'll have a home run derby bet.
Yeah.
We won a lot of money on that last year because I took Kyle Raleigh last year, and I won like, I can't remember what it was, but I won like $180 on home run derby last year. So
didn't we? No, we didn't. We didn't do a live show for it.
No, we didn't. But me and you both, I think, hit a lot of money on the home run derby.
Yeah.
We both had crazy bets that all came through.
Yeah, betting on derby's fun.
So I will be doing home run derby bets tomorrow, even if I have nothing else. I will. Obviously, if there's other stuff to bet, I'll bet that too. But we'll at least have home run derby bets tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'll do it for us today. He's got to get back to work. I've got to get ready. I haven't even started the day yet. So that'll do it for us. These were the hot tips for your bet slips, and I will play.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.